Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 11.1, and where we left off we were getting ready to invade Bulgaria because the time had come to execute Order Bulgaria. And well, that's what we're going to do. We are going to attack them now. We've got some units on the border with them, and to be honest with you, I think we only really need First Army for this. So we're going to get First Army to head over the trenches, so to speak, and get going. So we're going to get some events and things here. We don't need to take any ships. We can make a final decision on our strategic doctrine. Interesting. Not this year. And we can do wartime measures. And time to decide. So Grand Battle Plan, we'll get some stuff. So your infantry tanks get a lot better with that, that's for sure. Let's have a little look at them all. Okay, I don't feel like superior firepower. Deep Battle Doctrine? Or Blitzkrieg. I think Grand Battle might be best, to be honest, for us. So we'll go Grand Battle. And, you know, I'm sorry if that wasn't what you want me to pick. But, sadly, that's what we're picking. So, we can send our units forward. And we're not going to really encounter much by the way of resistance by the looks of it. We do have some air forces if we need them, so we can sort of go a little bit slowly here. But I don't think we need to use any of our other units in any way. We've lost the effects of neutrality. Now we could enact some additional laws. So we could go for war economy. We're already on state press. So I think we'll just go war economy. We're lacking a little bit of the old supply. And we're rocking and rolling. Yeah, you can head that way, so we'll send you around. And we've got victory here. And this might be a very quick steamroll because they're not exactly moving quickly, are they, to face us? I'm not sure where the Bulgarian army is, but it's not against us, that's for sure. Looks like it's moving up to Varna. Moving quite nicely, it must be said. And tech-wise, I assume... yeah, so we can get a couple of those still. So all the techs we're doing are ones that we can actively do. So, if anything, we've really made the right decision there, because it's opened up some additional things for us to do in other areas, which is good. Well, there's no additional leadership-y type things to do there. Metal, fine. We'll trade for metal. And our units are moving like lightning. We're being counterattacked. But by the looks of it, it's nothing that we can't handle. And what I'm wanting to do is we will want to do all of these. Get that supply consumption down a little bit. And they're not really attacking us, it's kind of like half-hearted, which just makes me think they're happy for us to win. So I say, lay down your weapons. And then we can go to start surrounding their capital very soon. And look, some actual resistance is coming in. Because yeah, there is a little mountain train there, so they're attempting. And we could gain some like coal and energy and stuff, and I just don't think we need to. And ooh, a little the people of Bulgaria are rising up against us. Don't they know we're their liberators? We're liberating them from the yoke of Bulgarian oppression. Yes, obviously. Okay. Pretty good going. I don't think we need convoy raiders. Scrap metal drive. Yeah, I think we'll take that, because it will just make our economy a little bit more robust for a little while. And yeah, we've broken out across the board there. It's only 6 hours until he can attack again. We only need the low yield, and we don't need supply. Well, we'll take the supplies, but we won't need the fuel. Lovely jubbly. Let's put a little bit more into consumer goods and just wipe out that bit of dissent. So they're being attacked from 3 directions. We can start employing our air force on a bit of a ground attack. So we shall. And, ooh, a little bit of resource production. Would you look at that? Everything's coming up good. Well, no, you can go that way. So can you. You can join in that attack. And we're going to be grinding up a little bit of experience, which is pretty damn good. Yeah, 1.6 for him. These guys are up to 25%. Well, I mean, we'll take it. I'd rather these battles dragged out a little bit and we got a little bit more out of these combats. And then we could go for a little bit of air superiority. So why not? Let's do it. Our fighters should be much better than theirs. And we could learn Deep Battle Doctrine. It looks like their defense is starting to crumble a little bit. We've surrounded them on several different sides. And our infantry is able to move up and combat them again quite nicely. Oh, it's leveling up fairly quickly. Right, airplane radio communications. Yeah, 39, we'll let that go. And fighter ground crew at 1940 though, we don't need to let go. Let's get supply transportation. And so far, so good on this little small-scale war. Our infantry is actually losing that battle, but it's only 11 hours until it gets reinforced. So you would hope that the additional units would turn the tide of that battle. Well, there you go, up to 35%. So 6v6. Okay, 1940. Yeah, additional supply production. Let's get a few little bits like that going. Okay, money for energy. And won the Battle of Plovdiv, which is one of their victory provinces. We're going to need to take all three of their victory provinces, so the capital is going to have to fall. Special Forces strength increase, that's good. Keep text like that going. And we'll go for news and politics again, let's improve that popularity. I mean, we're going to be very popular if we're fighting. So we'll take you north. You can go that way, and you guys can head around the flank. Right, Supreme Command HQ, 1941. Love it. This is what we like. And those infantry attachment units are not going to do so well. Let's just go for a ground attack here. Let's try and break this final bastion. And we are going for mechanized breakthrough without mechanized units. I love that. That's pretty much bang on what I'd expect. Money for rares. No. Right, yeah. You got to go forwards, please. Oh, and I see. Oh, we did lose a battle there, which is not as good. We could move up some reinforcements in the form of this corps because it's mostly filled out. But I'm not sure I want to do that. I said we could do it, I didn't say we were going to do it. They're two very different things. Okay, let's not overextend ourselves. Let's now support that attack with this unit as well. It's only 66 hours and then it can attack again. Ideally, in an ideal world, we want you to move forwards. So we can beat that back. Ooh, I'm not sure I like that. We'll hold off on that Battle of Sofia for now. They can attempt the counterattack. You may well need to fall back, though. Well, actually, yeah, you should be fine. We'll let you recover enough. And you're breaking down another unit there. Not bad. And 66, 67, there we go. So the organisation is starting to go against them. Right, mobile unit strength increase. Yeah, that's fine with me, we'll let that go. We need 9.7 to reinforce. We're about to get rid of that bit of descent. Can rejoin the attack relatively soon. So it's only 7 versus 4 now. And I could have used more units for this and done it quicker, but by doing it this way, we're just making our commanders get a little bit of experience. And as I say, it doesn't matter if, you know, as long as we get it done this year, that's all that kind of matters. So doing 53. So still making very good progress. And do you want to give up? Yeah. Alright, so we've won the battle of... yeah. So Shirpan. Pretty much, you know, equal losses. And considering it's infantry mainly, I'll take that. That's perfectly acceptable. And they legit think they can win that counterattack. So we'll let them ground themselves down over there. And then we will loop around them. And then you guys can loop south. And there we go. Looks like the ground attack is going ahead. We're rocking and rolling, everyone. We're doing decently well, and you're a level 3 commander now, which is good. It would be even better if you were to get into bloody, you know, position. That would be even better. You can just move into there. And how long until you can move again? 40 hours. 27th. Oh, slow going. I've taken a little bit of losses here, but not as much as that cav unit. Right, we have lost that battle. That's a shame. But we are about to head around their flank. Oh, being attacked in Shirapan. And our units will break through them. Where we've got the numbers. Res, energy, no, no. Up to 94 IC at the moment. That's pretty good, considering. And a minor counterattack here, but one that we're going to be able to deal with. Given a good account of themselves, I'll give them that. Being attacked, but easy enough to deal with. And you're the slightly broken down one. Yeah, we'll let you go take the province with no unit in. We're now really starting to surround the capital, doing it slowly and surely and methodically. Right, artillery unit training 1940, that's fine. Battle commander ready, yeah, 1940, good. Yeah, we'll take that. That's they're all worth doing on 1940 level. Steel armor casting. And electronical or electronic computing machine. And up to 66, so nearly a full production queue. I like this. I like this greatly. Right, so you're going to take both of those. You can go for this. Losing politics. Oh, new battle commander. And chance of a veteran HQ. Very nice. Did we get a veteran HQ? If we did, I didn't see it spawn, but we did get another motorized unit. Ah, it formed a part of that general's group there. Perfect. Right, rocket artillery. 40. Let's get self-propelled artillery. Good. And mechanical computing machine, and industrial zone enhancement. We're getting close to being able to do a full production queue. There's no need for those other units to move up. So beating that back easily. And then this unit is also getting into position. Support attack. Another veteran? Yes, there we go. That's good. We get some HQs. I'll take those. And another veteran. Yay, there we go. We're draining a little bit of money here, but these veteran HQ units are useful. Because they all provide a little bit of additional bonuses, and they save us having to build veteran HQ units. So, for any units that don't have HQs at the moment, we can chuck a HQ in. Like these, for example. Okay, the encirclement of the first army is complete. And we've got ourselves a cute little victory here. We'll let the 10th Taro get into its position, along with our last unit here. So when he moves up on the 8th, then we can attack. So by the end of the year, victory should, theoretically, be ours. And we didn't even need to use our armoured core, which we are going to save, I think, for Yugoslavia. Alright, all of you can attack at once. So they've got 15 units in here. And with a bit of luck, we can beat them down. So down to 10, 9. But hopefully it will be one little last bit of experience for all of our commanders. Speaking of which, 3, 3. So I think all of these started out as level 2. So they're all now at bar him. So you, the 13th Infantry, you need to get a level. It's probably one of you, isn't it? Ah, yeah, it's you. Right, you need to get a level. Right, 1940 there. Both of those. Lovely. Interdiction. It's good to be able to do a couple of these things a little bit ahead of time. Yeah, we'll take another veteran unit. Ah, this is an elite HQ, so that's good. Yeah, that's very good. And again. Thank you, game. Give me all the HQ divisions I'm going to need. And down to 1 cav unit. Take off this political indoctrination. Let's get infantry support tank and then bridging equipment going. He's trying to defend himself, but failing epically. And who was the last one? Yeah, you. So sadly, you're not going to get the what you needed. And we're all moving in now. And that should be victory. Perfect. And there we have it, everyone. Our country is mobilized in peacetime. Well, let's demobilize. And we can postpone some trades. Now we've got ourselves a tasty little victory, haven't we? That didn't take too long. Now the real question becomes, what do we want to do with all of our additional units that we've picked up over here? So you, give you a commander. So you're a veteran HQ. Who doesn't have a HQ? So you don't. Neither do you. Right, that's an elite one. So both of those have got to finish their dealings. And we could drop that back down to basic mobilization. And I think we will do that. Because our consumer goods requirement drops off the edge of a cliff. And we can build a couple of extra things up now. So, got 4 IC to play with. And how do we want to make those stronger? So, they've got armoured car at the moment. That particular unit has armoured car. The other ones have got TD. So, the armoured car unit, I need to give it ideally a TD, a truck transport, and then some other stuff like a motorised support. Maybe an artillery for now, under the impression that we can obviously upgrade it. So you, and you, and you. Get on back. First army, yep, you've had a level up. Did you manage to get yourselves a level up? No. Only an 8% increase for you, and then Mihail here, up to 47%. Alright, so we got those back. And we can declare war on Yugoslavia. So that's a bit of a hard one, in the sense that Yugoslavia has a much more well-rounded army. So the question becomes, what do we want to do about said army? So we've got an elite HQ here, which we can chuck in. And then the last one's a veteran HQ. None of them have got HQs up there. So that makes me think that you might be better served going to join one of those units. And we're now more of a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Bank for international settlements, 200 supplies, sure. Right, let's put time forward a little bit. Stop sending the planes out, we don't need to. And let's have a look at our air bases. So Sofia is only a level 1 airbase. Not great, must be said. Our recon unit, Nice, 1940. Good. 1940 again. Oh, and twin engine. Can let that go. We can do assault weapons, get that going. And truck and primer maneuverability. And then chuck a little bit more into officers. And build up that espionage pool quite nicely. Intelligence-wise, it's just Yugoslavia now that we're increasing threat on, and we can stop doing that. We can pivot to disrupt national unity because, yeah, we're at 0 neutrality, so that's good. And then it becomes a question of where do we want our armies to go. So the mountains are down here, so the mountain units obviously should go there. I feel like there's a decent bit of land here in this area for... Well, then again, there's a massive amount of plains here, so we could put both of our armoured corps in this area and then have our infantry in this realm. That might be a good movement of our forces. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to take the second army in a moment, once that unit's ready. And send them south. We've got a little bit of extra manpower now. What sort of war goals can we get? So we could do acquire territory. We'd have to know sort of what we wanted. So if we have a little look at the resources map mode. No, which one is it? The region map mode. So is there a way to get like all of this? So this is the Kanzinja region, Sinja region, okay. So if I want to declare war for that, Kanjinja region, that's the one, Kanjinzinza. So that is, does that include that? Yes. That would be... So that would be this group. Oh wait, no. So it'd be you, yeah, all of that. This bit here. Yeah, so we could go for that. Because then that way the events would still theoretically fire, that's all I'm thinking. And then Croatia we could ask for as well. Because as long as there's some parts... Or we could go for the Sinj region. God, these words, seriously. Can we ask for that as well? So Yugoslavia, right, cancel. Rather not. Yugoslavia we could ask for. Which would give us... I mean, that would give us pretty much everything anyway, wouldn't it? No, the Sinj... So that one... And then need to find the Sinj region. Well, rather not. But if we were to take that area, that would get us... Yeah, it'd get us a fair amount of stuff. We get the capital. Or we could just take the whole thing. I've got to say, taking the whole thing seems tempting. We're going to take the whole thing. Fuck you, Italy. Right. Let's go. So, you fine gentlemen. This corps is going to go up to here. And this one is going to go to here. And you're going to go there. Then the first army is going to do something like this. And then this guy's army is going to come over to Sofia. And we are going to create a proper Greater Romania over here. Go there, and then the last couple of you fine gentlemen can head to here. Yeah, we've gained some neutrality. Like hell. Right. I don't want it to recalculate. Last meeting of the Balkan Pact. There we go. They cannot help us anymore. And the Superior School of War. Oh, there you go. We gained some stuff. I mean, that's pretty good. I'll take gaining some stuff. You know what? Why shouldn't we, you know, go for Yugoslavia? I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't. I think we should. Let's make a greater Balkan Union. We've got a decent sized army. We can do this. Might as well do it, you know, and then shut up our adversaries. I don't want to create a puppet Bulgaria, please. Oh, and we've got some events. So, I don't think we need to do that. We can do economic spying now. We don't need to do this again. We can do army, maybe, or economy. Yeah, let's do economy, and we can just... build some manufacturing plants. Short-term investment. And single engine fighter has just improved. And we can get the basic aeroplane research near enough immediately. This is what I was hoping for. Okay. I can see some additional unit opportunities here. So, production queue wise, you're built up, you're built up. You're getting built. No, you're not getting built something. So, let's build a recon, yeah, armoured car element for them. And got TD in there already. We could go artillery for them as well. We could build a couple of those. They're a little bit cheaper. Love it. We're looking good, everyone. We're nearly in position. Artillery brigades. 1940 for that AFE weapons. And we could get assault guns. Now that's what I call a decent concentration of force. So we've got 337,000 dudes in the field. And we're getting ready to take Yugoslavia out of the equation. Let's get AFE tracks. And with circa 100 IC, we can do a fair amount. Armor strength increase. Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's make our armoured units as good as they can be. Including you, the one armoured division we actually have in the field. Okay, so we're only facing down a couple of militia units. So wherever their units are, they aren't facing us immediately, which is good. Now it is January, which is not the best time to be declaring war. But we've got a level 5 airbase there, so let's put some planes up here. And then maybe we could support with you over here. This is a level 1 airbase down here, but it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be passable. Over there we got a level 2 airbase. Now we could probably provide a little bit of light bomber support from our capital. We could put the flying boats over there. I'll do. And I think we will call it a day in a moment. We'll wait for the weather to go in our favour, I think. The question becomes, actually, you're not guaranteed by Greece. No. Perfect. So we can do this war in a moment. It's only January 1940, so we're doing this way ahead of time. Just wait for our organisation of our planes to recover. Not the world's greatest army, but a solid enough force. And did I switch those? Yes, so we did switch into disrupting national unity. So they've only got national unity of 62.5%, which is bloody good. Right, combined arms. Yeah, we'll let that go. And how many officers have we got? 22,000 nearly. And we need 17,000 to cover our army, so still a bit of work to be done. And I think February is looking like a good starting date. Yeah, February's got a nice ring to it. Right, mechanized offensive advance. Yeah, that's that done. And I think some grand battle tactics would be good, so let's get central planning going. We don't need the introduction help thing. And our invasion of Yugoslavia will hopefully go off without any problems. You would hope, he says. Half believing his own propaganda. Right, mass assault. Right, elastic defense, 41. Get hedgehog defense. And January 31st. and February 1st. Right then everyone, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. Thank you very much for watching this episode. We've taken Bulgaria, and I have my eyes firmly set now on Yugoslavia. Now, if they do indeed only have a national unity of 62.6%, we have a look at their victory provinces. Skidrope, Belgrade, Sarajevo, Split, Zagreb, and Ljubljana, which means they have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, using our mass, if we just take these ones, in principle, that should be the end of Yugoslavia as an effective force. So, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode where we will declare war on Yugoslavia. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.